Final part.
Hooray!
And you're taking quite a while to move.
Yep, because I was eating.
Multitasking. I like it.
Oh, here comes Sigma.
Yep, and here's Sigma.
Wait, is he robot a devil?
No, he's robot.
No.
Grim Reaper.
He's a Grim Reaper. Basically, he wanted to cosplay as a Grim Reaper because he wanted to go to San Diego Comic-Con.
So, can I
If
just
he
say
would,
what's
if he was gonna cosplay as the Grim Reaper from Billy and Mandy, that would be awesome.
Dude, that accent.
Well, yeah, Nick. Here we go. This is Zero's backstory.
I'll take care of this person.
Basically, Zero was technically the first Maverick.
This dubbing though.
Yep. Zero was the first Maverick made by Dr. Wily, and Sigma gets infected with the Zero virus while fighting with Zero.
That's interesting.
Yep. But basically Zero...
So...
But you have a cool ass fight scene, but really bad dubbing. Yeah, it sucks really bad. But it's
Yeah,
fine.
you can't have one or the other.
Yeah.
Oh, this fight scene.
Yeah.
It's so wonderfully 90s.
Just out of curiosity, why are they punching and kicking when they've both obviously got blasters, laser swords, and all that sort of jazz?
Well, at this time, Zero only has the Z-Buster, but he doesn't really use it. You'll find out when he gets the Z-Saber, it's actually from Sigma.
Yeah, but... Hey, Patricia.
What's up?
I got a question.
Yes.
Which would you rather deal with, this dubbing or a video game based on the Captain and Megaman?
Let's see. This is dubbing, because if I was to deal with the Captain N version of Mega Man, then I take it that I will be surrounded by even more horribly dubbed Dr. Wily, more horribly dubbed Robot Masters, and probably really crappy gameplay. So I can take it for what it is. I mean, I prefer gameplay over voice acting any day or graphics, just as long as it's playable. And go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say at least during X4 they did do a callback because as you can see, Zero's a different model. He's the prototype model from X1.
Yeah, I just wonder. I just noticed a thing about this is that when we saw Sigma dress up as the Grim Reaper, it reminded me of Symphony of the Night.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I can imagine. What is a Maverick? A miserable little pile of secrets.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, Zero's just an asshole.
Oh, Wily.
Yeah,
the Y symbol.
Yeah, basically, Zero's just like X. He has free will, but he was programmed to love violence.
So by him punching the W on his head, he gets infected then?
Yeah, by punching his head jewel, while Sigma gets infected with the Zero virus and basically rewrites Zero. So programming too.
Yeah. Well, the thing I noticed with Zero is, as a character, it's that the whole virus thing in the last, the last Mega Man game that came out, they sort of hinted towards him inventing the virus.
Yeah, Roboenza.
Yeah. Which has been talked about that basically later on it transforms into the Maverick virus.
It could be a possibility.
Yeah. What some of the theories is that basically when he found out about the Zero virus, he basically Sigma basically rewrote the virus into his own image, and that's where you get the Maverick virus. But
that would surprise me.
Yeah, and but originally the virus was supposed to be Zero's, and we see the.
Is that you?
and we see more of it in X5. But they basically throw that out the window when the X6 comes.
Yeah, so, isn't X5 the one where Zero dies and then he gets retconned alive?
Yes.
So, Tristan, just out of curiosity, is this when you get to fight with the Grim Reaper and he steals up your upgrades, you have to re-go through the whole entire game collecting all your power-ups again?
Nope. Basically, it's just I think is it a two-stage boss battle. If you know the his weakness, which is basically a rising uppercut, you won't, and you know the basically you know the his pattern, you won't get hit whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the first part of this battle is the easiest.
So, just like fighting Toadman, then?
Yeah.
Yes. Except that Toadman is not a final boss.
Yes, he is.
See, and then he says they ready for him too. And he also, yep. And this one, it's more annoying, but if you know his fight pattern, it's completely easy.
Yeah. So what you're saying, the equivalent of fighting Toadman?
Yes. Because you can manipulate his pattern if you know when to jump. Because he'll throw his scythe around, and on the second jump, just jump towards the wall, and he'll throw the scythe on the wall, and you can just keep doing this over and over.
It's always seemed to be with certain bosses, and once you learn their pattern, they can be quite big pushovers most of the time.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's something that you rarely see nowadays in modern games.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because bosses aren't real.
What?
If you do get
they are real. What are you talking? What do you?
What was the last video game you played that had a final boss? DMC.
Every game has a final boss, but if you're talking about real life, that's Australia.
That is true. Yeah. I know. No. And the final boss there is Matt, and basically if you lose to him, you end up becoming a slave.
This commentary just took a dark turn.
But yeah, that's basically it. You can manipulate his attack patterns. The first two are completely easy, but the last one is a dual boss fight, and it's quite annoying because there's one part where there's a wall of spikes in the air that he pushes, hits you towards the spikes. It could take about, if you don't have most of the health, the heart containers, it could take out either 50% or 75% of your health.
Oh, I heard about.
Yeah, with one hit of spikes.
I heard about this boss. This boss can be quite a pain.
Yeah. It really is.
The one hit kills spikes.
Yeah.
But
But
the music for this part is awesome.
yeah, but I didn't have the time to listen to the music because the thing was getting annoying.
Oh yeah, he keeps metamorphosing all around the place.
Yeah, but like I said, if you can manipulate his attack pattern, it's a lot easier.
Just out of curiosity, when you destroy those heads, do they stay?
No, they don't stay gone. They only stay gone for that attack pattern. So like, if I destroyed that yellow one right there, it would just disappear for that attack pattern and reform or respawn in another attack pattern. It doesn't matter. You might as well just give up on the spot. You might as well just give on the head. And this is why you need like at least 2 full E tanks because you're gonna need them.
I actually seen someone a run of this. Someone managed to get through this whole entire bus rush and only got hit once.
Yeah,
wow.
Those are for those people who actually, study the attack patterns and know how to manipulate them, like, one for one.
And this guy was doing a let's play as well of the game, so that blew my mind.
Yeah.
And also, why does Sigma look like a cone head there?
Because it's the second part to him. Like, there's 2 parts to him. That this giant head in the trash heap, that's one part, and then the gun cone head's the other part.
Yeah.
Don't even remind me of Coneheads, please. I had the dubious honor of watching the failed Coneheads pilot alongside with my friends from Manic Expression, and it was horrible.
Oh god.
Hey, it could be worse, Patricia.
How?
It could be more movie 43.
I guess. Movie 43, the animated series, that would be horrible.
Well, the reason I'm doing this is because I thought we didn't have to kill both parts, just the other part.
Yeah. God, this boss fight is mad.
No, you want to know a show I want them to bring back?
What?
Clerks, the animated series.
Why?
That show it felt like Clerks.
Maybe that's why it got cancelled that quickly, because they were trying to introduce Clerks to a new generation, but in a way, you kind of can't, unless they're doing Clerks 3.
That's really kind of the problem, because it's generational gap. Is like you either get it or you don't.
Yeah.
And Unknown Man 117 is now online.
He's an expert Call of Duty player.
Sounds like it. Oh god, the voice acting. There's one animated show that I watched recently, and I was like, oh my god, was the Planet the Apes one.
Oh yeah, I know about that one. My friend Decker Shadow and Creek, they reviewed the Planet of the Apes animated series 2 years ago.
Yeah, because that's where I actually started watching it, because I watched your friend from Manic Depression, what's it, retrospective on Planet the Apes.
Expression, not depression. We're not depressed yet.
No. Expression.
Yeah,
My bad.
You are when you have to read bad fanfic.
Oh,
yeah, that's
this is
fanfic. That's fanfic critics' job, reading bad fanfic.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what did you think of them?
I actually enjoyed them. It was a good insight to them, because I'm getting all up to hype for Planet the Apes that's coming out next month, the new film.
Yeah, looks really interesting actually.
I don't care.
It takes a lot of influence from Conquest of Battle of the Apes. I believe that one called one after Escape from Planet the Apes.
After all that, we finally kill him.
Yeah.
Hey, Sigma. Warning. Proceed to the bottom platform. And anyone who get that reference, high five to you.
I got that reference.
There we go. High five.
Yeah. Yeah, but is this another boss rush?
No, it's not boss rush. This is the end.
Oh.
Here comes the commander's redemption. The general.
Why does the general look like a bad original Digimon concept art?
It's just how it was in the 90s.
Basically,
Speaking of the 90s, I heard that the History Channel is going to be doing some sort of 3-part documentary series called The 90s, The Last Great Decade. Should be interesting to check out.
Yeah.
Yo,
and also,
the 2000s was a great decade.
Yeah.
Brief history.
Shut up, Nick. But yeah.
And here we go. Zero's going to talk about his problems and what he had to go through.
I think the thing with the general, which I like about it, he basically learned to become a better person, basically accepting more humans in that part. And hi, Dr. Wily.
Basically, this is Zero coming to terms that he was created by Dr. Wily and originally was supposed to be a Maverick.
This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all.
Oh god, the voice acting.
Iris!
Wait, who is the voice actor?
I hope he never got any other work.
Actually, this is pretty funny. The voice actor is Canadian.
No, the voice actor sounds familiar.
But yeah, this is him coming to terms that he can't save everybody.
Yeah.
And
So
that
was this? Yeah.
go ahead, Tom.
Is this meant to be the last game in the franchise, or was it number 5?
Number 5.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, because that when him and X face off against each other. It depends what side of the storyline you play.
It depends on the storyline and if you get everything in time.
Yeah.
Because
it's that time based as well.
Yeah, basically, it's basically on time and the luck of the draw, because some people have tried it, and you can instead of getting the stuff from the Mavericks, you can fire the cannon right there and then, opening part of the game. Sometimes it depends on luck, because I've seen some runs where they do it automatically, and they'll destroy most of it, and you'll get the good ending.
Yeah. So, what were you about to say before I accidentally interrupt you?
It's just basically Zero's part is that he's coming to terms that he was he's Dr. Wily's creation to kill Megaman or X, and that all in all is that you can't change people's opinions, of each other, and you can't save everyone that you love or care about.
it's actually kind of funny because it basically, like, again, it goes back to the whole point of Mega Man X in the first place, basically about the whole robots being humanity and basically robots learning to become more human.
And
which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting because it's basically them trying to come to terms with what is humanity, and
The voice actor for X and Mega Man X4 is the same voice actor for Mega Man and Mega Man 8.
Really?
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Got a bit better.
And then on X's side, it's basically him coming to terms with his naiveness, saying that if he's afraid of accepting himself, and afraid of what if I turn Maverick, my friends are gonna have to come after me.
Hey, Patricia.
Yes?
You just missed the best piece of information ever.
Oh, really?
The voice actor for X and Mega Man X4 is the same voice actor as Mega Man and Mega Man 8.
Oh, yippee.
Oh yeah, Patricia, what do you find for Mega Man X4?
Well, it's certainly not as good as the other X games, but I have to say that the voice acting, while it's bad, it definitely has that 90s feel, which makes it so bad it's good.
True.
But as for gameplay-wise, I have yet to play it, this version.
Boo.
But from what I've been seeing, the Mavericks are not as complex as the other Mavericks in the previous games, and the weapons, some of them are pretty good, and others are eh. But other than that,
It just depends on who you play. If you want to have a better, the battle's ended, but for some reason Zero's memories of the past continue to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it's his duty to go after those Mavericks, and at the same time he knows that it's his destiny that he may be defeated by his friend one day. And it just goes on saying, you played one side, play the other side.
The thing is that I really did enjoy this Mega Man this Mega Man game. Also, Capcom, when they actually do get their finger out their arsehole, they actually do make some good games.
Yeah, and with that,